Hi, I'm Maida Herschel, and I'm here to talk to you about Back on My Feet, a terrific nonprofit that helps people with addiction and homelessness find economic independence and aliveness through movement and running. And this is something that I have such a heart for because really movement and running made an enormous change in my life. After I gave birth to my first child, for some reason that was completely unknown to me, and I still don't really know 100%, but I got asthma, and it was really debilitating asthma. I mean, it was unpredictable. I could be hospitalized. I couldn't plan what I was doing, and it was a really difficult disease for me to handle, and I didn't really know what to do. And through a lot of turns of events, I decided to try to run a marathon when I was 40 because I did this little question that was from this thing called Artist's Way that said, if you could do anything and you knew you would succeed, what would you do? And I said, run a marathon. And I thought, where did that come from? I had no idea I wanted to run a marathon. So I decided to do it, especially since I was 40. And I thought, oh, if I don't do it at 40, I'll be too old to ever do it again. That's youth. So I ran the Big Sur Marathon in 1997. At that point, I'm 41. It took me a year to prep for it. And through that running, I actually began yoga and a whole other path that eventually led to being now completely, no medication required to control the asthma unless, I get a respiratory disease, and that's a problem. COVID's a problem. But in general, I'm really healthy and very, very grateful to have found running and yoga for health. So then the second time I ran the Big Sur Marathon was when I turned 55. Again, I thought, that's so old. And so I decided to run it again. And so I did that in 2012. And then this big year coming around, which is, I was thinking in 2024, like, what should I do for my 69th birthday, which I still can't get over? I'll run the marathon again. The third time for Big Sur, which is gorgeous. It's right on Highway 1, starts in Big Sur and goes to Carmel, and you get to be right by the ocean. But it does have a lot of hills, I'll be honest. But it's so beautiful. So I'm training for that. But this time to train, I need to raise funds for Back on My Feet. I need to raise $2,500, and I am delighted to try to do that because I so support the ability of just something as simple as putting on a pair of shoes and running with people to learn to take care of yourself and how to take care of yourself and how to do that in community. When I ran that first marathon, I trained with a bunch of folks from a high school, and we did track workouts, and I got to be friends with people, and it really made a difference for me. And so I just know that for some, not for everyone, nothing's for everyone, but for some, running and physical mobility and movement and community is just transformational. So I hope you join me. I hope you fundraise, give some funds to this Back on My Feet. And if you do, I'll be delighted to run for you and carry the torch of movement and health. And if you're interested, I'd be happy to send you a wall calendar for the year 2025. Just let me know. Okay, thank you so much for listening to this. I really appreciate your time and energy, and I hope you have a great 2025.